Hey guys, welcome to Movies and Motivation. Today we're going to be ranking all Star Wars movies from the worst to best. Star Wars is a culture of debate, a culture of constant argument, sometimes healthy and fun, or sometimes toxic, especially about the subtle nuances of a galaxy far, far away, and the art of movie making and their place in our heart. So with that said, here's every Star Wars movie ranked from the worst to best for true Star Wars fans. Let's get into the list. Number 11, Attack of the Clones. Okay, yes, they significantly cut back on the moment of Jar Jar in the second prequel, but George Lucas' garbage dialogue made for an absolutely cringeworthy pivotal role. It also doesn't help that Hayden Christensen is completely unequipped to make the best of an already bad situation. This is the love that sent Anakin Skywalker down the path of the dark side, that destroyed the balance of the Force. Yet here it plays out like an embarrassing high school drama adaptation of a Nicholas Sparks book. Number 10, The Phantom Menace. Despite the introduction of Jar Jar Binks, The Phantom Menace has enough quality to speak about episode 2. Although he was practically underused, Darth Maul is possibly the best Star Wars villain this side of Darth Vader. In my memory, this film is 50% the final Maul fight scene and 50% pod racing, which makes for not entirely a crappy movie.
I found you. I saw raw, untamed power. And beyond that, something truly special.
Number 9, The Last Jedi. Star Wars movies aren't known for being complex. They're not supposed to be dark or polarizing. Love it or hate it, Rian Johnson made a movie that does all of these things. Yes, Space Cowboys and Casino Palace were bad, and many fans found The Last Jedi very uninteresting. The acting was somehow weak, it seems a little unsure, or perhaps the actors are reacting to a poor script. It seems the movie lacked direction and organization. Number 8, The Rise of Skywalker. Everyone can be sympathetic to the monumental challenge that J.J. Abrams was tasked with wrapping up a 4-decade-long saga, the most beloved sci-fi story in human history. And with The Rise of Skywalker, Abrams didn't find an end. There are emotional, powerful moments from the new and classic characters. There are a lot of actions that fans will not complain about, but most of the power of the movie comes from our sense of nostalgia, our childhood being manipulated into manufactured feelings. With a paper-thin plot, predictable turn, and an outer reversal of the horrible storytelling Rian Johnson wove in The Last Jedi, the conclusion of the Skywalker saga is not bold, nor is it groundbreaking, it's just an ending, hopefully. Number 7, Solo, A Star Wars Story. Rather than expanding the mythology of Han Solo, Solo instead flattens out one of the most beloved characters of all time. Yes, there's backstabbing, chase, laser fight, cockpiloting, alien gabbing, all the things you'd expect from a Han Solo story.
You look good. A little rough around the edges, but good.
Heard about a job. Big shot gangster putting together a crew.
I'm a driver, and I'm a flyer. I waited a long time for a shot like this.
But that's exactly the problem. It's a film that makes very little effort to go beyond the expectation, especially compared to the bold filmmaking of The Last Jedi. Solo is a completely average film that is anchored by obtuse reference to the original series. What is the most disappointing about this film is the inability to make back its budget, resulting in it being the least financial success for the Star Wars franchise.
We'll get here.
Our rebellion is all that remains to push back the Empire.
You think you might be able to help us?
When was the last time you were in contact with your father?
Number 6, Rogue One. Plot holes aside, Rogue One should get immense credit for allowing the franchise to find a break from its repetition. This is a darker side of Star Wars, one that deep in the trenches of a war and aim to highlight the sacrifice of a rebel soldier. Did anyone notice Disney killing off every single main character? Hell no. Plus the final scene, which ties in perfectly with the first scene of A New Hope, is possibly the most exciting storytelling trick that Star Wars has ever pulled off. Number 5, Revenge of the Sith. After Clone Wars, someone finally taught our boy Hayden how to act. Certainly he's not good by any means, but he's at least not so bad, it's distracting. But honestly, here
You're the chosen one!
passionate, talented, betrayal, the rise of the Empire, destruction of the Jedi, it all comes to the near perfection. Number 4, The Return of the Jedi. A few minor missteps in The Return of the Jedi set the Star Wars franchise on an unfortunate path that is as yet to shake. First, there are the Ewoks, the cuddly teddy bear-like creatures that are the spiritual grandparents to Jar Jar Binks, that is, characters George Lucas likely created for the merchandise opportunity. Second is a repetitive storyline which involves another Death Star, the likes of which we basically saw again 32 years later. Plus, I haven't been able to stop thinking about all the independent contractors killed on the halfway Death Star. Or the fact that under the mask of the greatest villain in movie history is some chunky white dude.
Who are you?
I'm no one.
Number 3, The Force Awakens.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.
With The Force Awakens, J.J. Abrams did the impossible. He rebooted the Star Wars universe in a way that completely ruined the integrity of the franchise. More importantly, he stuck to the heart of Star Wars while making the narrative more inclusive, setting a sturdy foundation for a new trilogy and writing a new cast of solid characters. But here's the problem. It relies on the same old Star Wars trope, so egregiously that it feels like a reboot of The New Hope. Number 2, A New Hope. It's the movie that changed pop culture forever. If Star Wars had ended here, it still would be regarded as one of the greatest movies in film history. Yet, Star Wars launched a franchise that 4 decades later is stronger and bigger than ever. The opening scene alone, with the crawl and the Star Wars Destroyer and John Williams' score, is one of the most iconic movie moments of all time. Only some points dubbed it for Luke kissing his sister for the first time. And now finally, number 1, The Empire Strikes Back. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back vividly captures love, loss, pain, and fear. Even for a kid who knew nothing about these emotions, lines like "I know" and "I'm your father" have stuck with me through life. Characters like Han, Leia, and Luke represented the best of us.
Luke Skywalker,
They weren't just
Princess
heroes.
Leia,
They were for
Han
so
Solo,
many millions of
C-3PO,
people.
R2-D2,
That
and
could
Chewbacca.
operate fear or
And
uncertainty.
introducing
This
Lando
movie characters
Calrissian.
is incredible, difficult challenges. Yet there was always hope, right down to the final stunning image of Luke, Leia, R2-D2, and C-3PO watching the Millennium Falcon fly off in search. Sure, Luke kisses his sister for a second time, but this film represents what a perfect Star Wars movie can do. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with our list? Are you upset who actually made number 1? Comment below. Let us know what you think. And if you like this video, comment, share, subscribe to see more.
The Force. It's calling to you.